it's really not a time for us to rest on our laurels. We need to be thinking forward and moving forward at all times.
This is The Briefcase from Sutherland, Weston Marketing Communications. Quick conversations from everyday observations, delivering practical marketing ideas you can carry with you.
I'm Elizabeth Sutherland, President and CEO at Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications.
Yes, the CEO of SWMC is here to talk about numbers from the DECD. That's the Department of Economic and Community Development here in the state of Maine.
Yes, they recently released their State of Domestic Trade report.
How are the numbers looking?
The numbers are looking good, reasonably strong. There were $197 billion in total sales. Job growth was keeping pace with the national average, and several sectors in the state are outperforming. So by all accounts, we're doing pretty well, and we're keeping track pretty smoothly with the rest of the nation.
You say we're doing well, or the numbers show we're doing well. How come I don't feel that?
There are, I think, a lot of business owners who would say that they're not feeling that right now, because I think there is a bit of a gap between those macroeconomic indicators and some ground level business confidence. I think the gap is where the audience understanding matters most. As a business owner myself, I would say when external conditions are uncertain, when you're worried about cost pressures or consumer hesitancy, we have a tendency to keep ourselves in a calm and steady pace, to lean on the audiences that trust us the most. And that trust doesn't necessarily mean that we're doing anything wrong, but it's really not a time for us to rest on our laurels. We need to be thinking forward and moving forward at all times. There are audiences inside the state of Maine that want to see us showing that we are in a growth mode.
Now let me bring in the mindsets of Maine and the three Mainers, the disparagers, the proud Mainers, and the change seekers. If each of those groups were aware of the numbers from the DECD, 197 billion?
In sales, yes.
In sales. I wonder how their opinions would sway. Maybe they wouldn't feel what I expressed a short time ago, that things don't feel as good as I want them to.
In Maine, our sense of humility and modesty can be a good thing. It can also be a detriment when you are running a business, because it's important to remember that people like to do business with businesses that are succeeding, growing, and innovating.
So the job right now of any business in Maine is to do what?
They need to show the proud Mainers that they're growing so that the proud Mainers can celebrate it. Show their growth so that change seekers can be part of it. And they need to show their growth so the skeptics, the disparagers, can believe it because of the proof.
And as you've told us, there's information that business owners will find invaluable at our Maine Insights Lab.
Yes, everybody can find this information and more at lab.sutherlandweston.com.
You have been listening to The Briefcase from Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications. Got a question for the Sutherland Weston team? Email us at sutherlandweston.com.